Your set is about friends. Actually, every set you play tonight is about friends, about mentors, and about legends.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's all wrapped up in their friends as far as Ray Hargrove, Kenny Kirkland, who's also a mentor, Branford Marsalis, and Wayne Shorter, legends. John Coltrane, iconic legends. And
Pharoah Sanders is playing now.
he sounds wonderful. I was speaking with Phil. It was such an honor to speak to. You're speaking to music history, right in front of you. He was with the Cats, so to speak, and it's exhilarating, and it feels, that's where I get my energy from, just talking to these people that I want to be like when I grow up.
Yeah, that's nice about festivals like Jazz Middelheim. You meet a lot of friends and you meet Pharoah Sanders. What do you say to each other when you what did you say when you talk to him? Can I ask that?
Actually, we talked about my newborn daughter, and just 8 days ago, my wife and I had a.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we talked about that. And we talked about politics, of all things. He didn't know I lived over here, so we spoke a little bit about that. Well, then I just told him, you're an icon. You're a music legend, man, and what a humble human being he is. So it was just great just to chew the fat and talk about nonsense, pretty much. But it was cool. It was wonderful.
We know you as an American bass player from New York, but you live in Belgium for quite a while now. If you compare the music scene over there to the music scene here in Belgium, can you tell us something about that?
The scenes in every country are different. A lot of the European musicians, they try to go to New York. They aspire to go there to, like, if you make it there, you make it everywhere. Yeah, okay. The only difference between the two is there's a lot more introspective thinking. It's very, very heady, opposed to the American way of going about, like playing at jam sessions. There's edge. There's a lot of edge. There's a lot of activity. It's just blah. But I like playing with Belgian musicians because it's a different flavor, and we need to have a variety in our diet.
And can I say that you mingle your American and Belgian friends in your sets here today?
Oh yeah, I have to. I bring my old buddy Bobby Sparks from Texas, and E.J. Strickland. He's a Floridian that lives in New York, and then my old buddy Fabrice Allman, and Joseph Dumoulin. DJ Grasshopper, it's all Belgium's finest.
And what are you up to in your next set, your last set that you will play later on this evening? You told me it was going to be wild.
Yeah, it's entitled Rainbow Shadow, a tribute to Jeff Lee Johnson. It's a little bit of blues, a little bit of jazz, a little bit of rock and roll. It's just all the music conjumbled. It's good, and we're paying homage to Jeff Lee Johnson, a guy that was a friend, a mentor, a legend. He's all the three, and I just want him to get a wider recognition of the music that he wrote. He had a prolific discography of music, and not many people know who he is. So I just thought, take the favorite tunes of his that I liked and perform them. So I'm singing and doing things that I shouldn't be singing, but I enjoy that too.
Just enjoy it. Thank you very much, Reggie Washington. It's an honor to have you here today.
Thank you. Glad to be here.